Okay, so you want to connect sound to your DJI video experience. So what you're going to need, let's say for example, that right there is your scene that you want to shoot. Most likely it'll be real people and a real house or whatever. And you'll need your drone, which will be pointing at what you're going to be recording. You'll need your DJI remote. You'll need this one works really well. It's the Drone Valley mic, and it connects. It has a transmitter and it has the mic. So, for example, it's right there. And then here, a little SmartMic. But I'm going to pause this video so you can hear the difference, because right now I'm going to connect this to the phone. Right now the audio should sound better because this mic is connected to this experience. It would connect to the receiver, but it doesn't really work. All right, so this is the mic that your subject will be wearing, right? So the person who's going to be the movie star in your movie, okay? So for now, I'm your movie star. I'm going to put on the mic. All right, so moving forward, you have your drone there. I'm not gonna turn that on yet because the battery just dies really fast. But I'm gonna show you how to set this up. So the Drone Valley mic, right, actually connects to the port right here, right? The one inside of there. So you open up the slot. So what you do is you put this in like that, right? Once that's in, the great thing about this is that it's a transmitter and doesn't need to be charged. It's the mic that runs off the juice when you connect it. And this connects via Bluetooth to the RC remote. And so right now I'm going to be wearing two mics, or most likely the other mic, right? This mic right here, the Drone Valley mic, would be on your subject. And you got to make sure the drone, right, is really far away, because if you're going to be shooting video with your drone, to get the audio, I'd say right about there, right? That's a good distance. So your subject is there, okay? And you're, just gonna bring this back just to get an idea. That's our shot. In a bit, I will turn on the RC receiver, right? So that we can begin with that experience. But before we do that, you want to turn the drone on, okay? So not the drone, sorry, the RC remote on. Move that over there. So once this turns on, of course, everything turns yellow because the lighting is not so great on the iPhone. So let's do that. Reset it. Okay, so the lighting is reset there, and what you want to do is turn on your RC remote. Once that's turned on, right? Okay, what you're gonna do is you're gonna go to turn on your once the RC is on, you turn on the drone, right? So because what we want is the video feed, but make sure your screen protector is off. Okay, so RC on, drone gets turned on, so video feed points to our shoot, right? Mics are connected to or attached to the subject, right? We have one mic here. Where's the mic? Where's this? We have one mic here to the phone and another mic connected there. Now what you want to do is, right, just to make everything sync, I'm going to pause this video. Okay, so here we are. Now it's kind of like that movie in Spaceballs, like when is now, now is then, but what's happening now is happening, you know, anyway. So because there's so many different variables that you're going through. So now we're recording, right, a screencast, which is recording the video, right, which should show up any second, from your feed here, but you also have the other camera there that's recording, right? So I'm going to go to the other camera and turn that one on. Now remember, the goal here is to sync, right, the audio with the video. Now you could just have a sound mic, but then you have to have a guy standing around. What you're going to do is you're going to hit, so we're going to clap, right? So we're going to do something like this. 3, 2, 1. And then what you're going to do is you're going to hit record on your drone, right? And now it's recording. So now the audio is going to change and we're going to have a different experience. So there's one problem. The blades, you're going to hear that. So the drone can't be so close to the subject to get the audio for the video that's recording over there, if that makes any sense. So we're going to lift up the drone and the audio is going to be ripped from you and taken from here, okay? All right, so now it might seem a little confusing. Now we're in post-production, which means we're just getting the video ready. So what you want to do is, you see here, now we have the other videos. We have 2 videos here, and actually a 3rd video, because right now, the one that's being recorded, that's showing you everything that's happening before, but that's actually happening now, and it's going to happen then, and then it'll be in sync. But anyway, so just to make things a little bit clearer, so you have 2 timelines here. You have the one video, right? I'll just change the opacity so you can see it. It should fill right through, right? You have one video here that we saw me recording with the other camera, right? But I want the audio because the audio comes out really nice on the drone, right? So you change whatever program you use, you just block it in the back. Now this is the audio, right? Now look, listen to the audio on the original video. We have the video from there, right? That's recording here. The video from here that's recording there, which matches here. From here that's recording inside of here. All right. So that's the video, but we're gonna hide that one. Actually, probably hide the other one. So I'll probably have to pause this. So now let's bring the volume to there down, and the volume to our drone recording. Well, we could bring it up a little bit because it's gonna sound really nice. Okay, and we're just gonna bring the. I'll probably just leave it like that for now. Or we can change that later. Actually, we can flip it. Okay? And then just change the opacity to this one. So that that's 0. Or we'll probably just have to cut the video. We'll have to cut it out. Okay. And now, actually let me undo, 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 undo. There we go. We're back where we are. Alright, so now if you listen to the video, right, here we go. The video. You could just have a sound mic, but then you have to have a guy standing around. Okay, and to make sure it matches, right, because the video needs to catch up, that's why I don't use the Final Cut. Alright, so now, well, it doesn't really matter where it is now, but you see right here, see where it's 1, 2, 3, low peak? You want to, that's about right about there. 1, 2, 3, the third one's a little bit lower peak. It just has to match, right? That's how you know, and you zoom in on it, right? See that? It's not always going to match because, I remember I was standing far away, and this is close up because it has a mic, all right? So now, okay, so again. All right, so see? So then you just have to sync it, and the only way to sync that, as you see, the okay was like, okay, it was like echo, and you don't want that to echo. Okay. See? So one of them is delayed, one of them is a little bit forward, one of them is a little bit back. So we take this one and bring it in right about there. Okay? Okay. So. See? Now you don't hear it. You don't hear the echo. So now that we don't hear the echo, we know the video's matched up. And then we just bring it in, right? So we're going to use the blade, cut that, okay? And then use our tool to get rid of that. And, or actually maybe we leave that because I want to bring that in a little bit later. All right, so I'm going to pause this one, and then we're going to see the finished product, right? After we clean this up and change the opacity so that the video feed just comes in normal. Probably just extract the sound because that's all we really need is the audio. All right, so moving forward, 3, 2, 1. So again, you don't want to be too close. I'm going to put it into sport mode because apparently if it's on, okay, move that over to the side, drop it a little bit. Whoa, that's too sporty. Alright, so you have to tap it a little bit. Tapping's great. Go. Okay? And this is the scene, right? And action. You're shooting a wedding. Oh, do you take this man or woman or him or her or them or they to be awfully wedded, whatever. Or whatever video you're going to shoot for your podcast, right? For your dance video. But the audio, the further you are away slightly, remember always tap when you want to get away from your subject. The further you are away from your video, the better the audio, right? Like, so for example, I'm going to disappear and go somewhere further back. So now imagine yourself high up in the air, the better. There we go. Now I'm a little bit further away and better audio to the video, which could be synced to your project, right? And so now I'm back in frame. There we go. All right. Now we're going to bring the drone back. Okay. We're going to land it. See, here I am. You hear those blades, right? All right. That's why they didn't put a mic inside of the gimbal. And there we go. And so that's pretty much how you add the audio to your video to a device that's recording externally somewhere else. So if that makes any sense, I hope this helps you and you're better able to add sound to whatever projects that you're working on using this or any other mic. Feel free to leave your questions and comments below. And if you have any other suggestions for other videos, feel free to leave them in the comments below.